Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and you are zooming into business today, and we are going to find out all about the Friends of Woodlawn Cemetery from Deb Holcomb, who is just an amazing volunteer for the Friends of Woodlawn Cemetery. So good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Janie. Good to see you.
I am so excited to hear about your fundraiser for the Friends of Woodlawn Cemetery. But first of all, tell us about this nonprofit organization.
Okay. Like you said, we are a nonprofit. We're a 501c3. And so all of our funding comes from donations. And we have the motto of honor, preserve, and educate through the cemetery. And through this fundraiser, we are going to try and continue preserving the headstones in the old grounds, which is the part facing College Street. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of material. The supplies are rather expensive to do that. And so we need to keep raising funds, and we're going to do a fundraiser here, and it's going to go all summer. It's not just for a small part of town or part of time. So
sure. Okay. So tell us about the fundraiser, because I think this is amazing that all of you take your time to do this.
Right. We're going to be cleaning headstones for anybody in Woodlawn Cemetery who would like their headstone or their family's headstone cleaned. And it doesn't matter really what part of the cemetery it is in. We have trained volunteers who use the same methods as they use in all the military, the government military cemeteries. We do no harm. We have two different products that we use. One is called Orvis soap, which is a pH neutral soap. And then that is mainly if it's just mainly black, we call it black goo. And then if there's lichen or anything growing in it, we use D2. Now D2 you cannot buy on the market. And this is where our biggest expense is with the D2. And we've had training sessions, and we've had now 2 years of experience cleaning headstones. And we have cleaned some for some individuals, and they've been very pleased with how they've come out. So for $40, we'll come and clean your headstone for you. And in checking with some of the monument companies, they say that most private companies would charge you about $100. So for $40, you're getting quite a bargain. If it's dirty, needs some attention, we can do it very, very safely. We know how to do it. We don't use any chemicals that would harm the stone, and the products we use won't harm vegetation either. So if you have plants planted there, it's not going to hurt them. So,
very nice.
And so people can call us. There's flyers around. They can go to our website and get information. I'll give you that website address later. They could call 330-485-4200 and just ask for information or get your name on the list, or even just leave your name and number and I'll call you back.
Okay, I have a couple questions to ask. Okay. First of all, every one of the graves has a number.
Yes.
Yes. And a lot of people do not know the number or the whatever it is that it's registered by. So what do you do with that?
Well, you can go to our website and you can put in the last name of the person that you're looking for and their death date and hit enter, and the names will come up. Like today I was looking up Varney, and there were several Varneys, but I found the one I was looking for, and it listed the section number, the section number, the row number, and then the space number. Okay. And it's sometimes very difficult to find the space numbers, but at least you can get into the right section and into the right row. And then you have to do a little hunting to find the one you want.
Right.
So they could go to the
Oh, go ahead, Deb, I'm sorry.
No, you can go to our website and plug that in. And there's also another site called Find a Grave, and they are helpful in finding it too.
Okay, because truthfully, if I had to give you directions to my fam
Yeah.
families, I don't know how I would do it.
Well,
Yeah.
you can just give us the name of the person and the date that they died, and just even the year that they died, and then we can find that for you. If you want to look it up yourself, you could use either one of those two methods and
Okay,
let us know.
so if for by some chance that I would forget how to get in touch with you, could I stop at the office at the cemetery? Would they have information about how to get to you?
Yeah, on the outside of the office of the cemetery, the maintenance barn, there's a bulletin board. And it has our newsletter, it has a flyer about our fundraiser, and it lists the number that you can call for information.
Oh,
Because the workers are sometimes out, you can't find them if they're out in the cemetery working, but go to that bulletin board and you can find it. And we're also going to have a link on the city website too, that you could go to
very.
that link
Because you
and
know
find
what?
out.
There is so much history in that cemetery, and
Oh,
what your group has done has been absolutely amazing. You know, to restore, to be able to read the names again.
yes. And the other really great thing is we have been able to digitize all the records for the cemetery. They were all handwritten. And we have two members, Mark Watkins and Alicia Hall, that have been instrumental in digitizing those records, and Cheryl Madigan as well. We now have a big book of all the veterans in Woodlawn and where they're buried and what war they were in. And it's just a phenomenal piece of work that they checked and double checked a lot of records. So not only are we preserving the headstones of these old residents of Wadsworth, but we're recording and digitizing the records themselves. So they won't be lost.
Now, Deb, how did this group get started?
Well, I used to have a little business cleaning headstones, like around 2008. And I've always been fascinated by the cemetery. I moved back to this area in 2000. And I just always enjoyed going back to Woodlawn Cemetery. And I got to know the superintendent at that time was Court LeBeau. And I asked him about starting a friends group and what we would hope to accomplish. And he was all for it. He said, any help I can get, he's on it. And he was very, very supportive of us getting started. And we just wanted to do the things that they didn't have time to do. You know, resetting, repairing the old headstones, doing the landscaping around the flower beds and that. So he agreed to let us take that on, and we've just been growing, and we want to add some more things. We've come up with a master plan for the next 10 years. So we need to present that to the trustees and get their okay, but we do have plans for the future.
Now, what if somebody goes, boy, I would like to be part of that? What should they do?
Well, they can, we have a meeting every third Monday, 6:30 at the Knights of Columbus Hall. And anybody is welcome to come to that. You don't have to be a member. They can come and find out. The public library has newsletters available from us, and it has a membership form on the back. And they could go to our website, and we have PayPal and information about us. And with that PayPal, there's also a membership form.
And how much is a membership, Deb?
It runs anywhere from $10 for a senior or a junior. From, if you're below 18 or over 55, you can join for $10. And then it can go up to as much as $1,000. And of course, you can always make a donation if you don't want to be a member, but you do want to make a donation. And $1,000 members, we honor them by planting a tree in Woodlawn for them.
Oh, How nice.
Oh, we have 7 of them now. So
Oh,
it's very nice.
boy, I can't even thank you enough for doing this because as the headstones were eroding and
Yeah.
being covered up and things like that,
Mhm,
that's a
mhm.
piece of Wadsworth's history that's just gone. And so
Yes,
to not only have the headstones back where you can read them again, but then
right.
also to have a record of the
Yeah.
veterans, that is just amazing.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
please
mhm.
thank your group from all of Wadsworth. Yeah,
I will. I will.
yeah. Because you know what? It is such a, Woodlawn Cemetery is absolutely gorgeous. And
It
we
is.
know
It
that
is.
the, I think they have 2 full-time people that work
Yes.
and then some
Yes.
summer help, 2 summer helps.
Mhm,
That is
mhm,
just a lot to take care of. And not
mhm,
only take
mhm.
care of, but then do the burials as well.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's a lot that goes with it. So having that outside help is absolutely wonderful. So thank you
Mhm.
so much for all you do. Yes.
It-
Give us your website one more time.
It's friendsofwoodlawncemetery.org.
Okay.
They can also find us on Facebook too.
Okay, that sounds great. Now, Deb, if I, because I know you're going to be out at the cemetery a lot,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
if I have just an afternoon that I could come and help, can I do that?
You need to be trained
Okay,
to do the work and you need to sign a waiver form. We have an insurance
okay,
policy, but we need to have a signed waiver form. But if anybody's interested in doing it and helping out, we can train you and but you have to sign the waiver form. And we do ask that you do become a member, even if it's at the $10 mark, so that you're covered with insurance.
okay.
But if
That's
you want to,
all. Yeah, great information to know. Yeah,
mhm,
because I
mhm.
think a lot of our residents want to help. And so this is a good way to know exactly what they need to do.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So
That's,
Deb, thank you from all of us.
oh,
Your group is amazing. Yeah,
well,
we
we,
appreciate it.
we are very lucky to have such a variety of talents for the Friends of Woodlawn Cemetery. And I'm very, very grateful that we do have that. So
Very
and we
nice.
thank you too, Janie, for doing this
Oh,
for us.
well, I think our cemetery is wonderful. And not just because I have several family members there, but
Mhm.
I just think there's a piece about it when you're there that it's kind of a stress reducer.
Yes,
And you just feel like you're helping when you're pulling a few weeds here and
right.
there and planting your flowers and things like
Mm-hmm,
that. Yeah.
mm-hmm. That's
So,
right. That's right.
oh,
Even picking up stray trash
right.
helps
Yep,
out too.
absolutely. So thank you so much, Deb, and please thank your group too.
Okay, thank you, Janie.
You're welcome.
Nice talking to you.
You too, as always.